everyone! So, I don't know why, it just feels like it's been a really long time since I've made a video, like, talking face to face with you all. So, if I'm a little awkward on camera, I mean I usually am, but, you know, a little more so than usual, that's probably why. And I'm just, like, incredibly stressed out about getting all my stuff packed. I still have quite a bit to pack, but, you know, it'll work out. Everything works out, right? So let's procrastinate further by making a best and worst of July video. Alright, so I guess we're still gonna embrace the pyramid type thing like Dance Moms, like I did in my last best and worst of beauty video from June, which, by the way, I feel like everyone says this, but July has just zoom. I don't know where it went, and I want it back. So anyways, people seem to like the Dance Moms pyramid thing and getting a little bit of... It's a little windy outside today, but, you know, getting a little bit of good products and a little bit of bad products, because I think it's good to know if a product is awful, you know, just as much as it's good to know if a product is really good. First off, we have this Revlon Colorstay Quad in number 500, Addictive, or Intoxicant. I don't speak French, which I think that is. Maybe I'm being naive, maybe that's Spanish. I don't speak Spanish either, so. Now, I bought this quad because I love nudes, and you would think, oh, those are some lovely nude shades. That's great, they're all in one place. Well, and I wasn't gonna include this because I wasn't sure if I just got a dud quad or, you know, maybe some of the different colors are a little better, you know, the different quads are a little better than others. Well, my friend Dana, hating, she bought one of these as well, unbeknownst to me, and it was in a different color palette, I forget, I think she said it was in Enchanted or something, but she hates it as well, so it's actually not just this quad, it's actually all of them. By all of them, I mean 2 of them, but that makes me assume it's all of them. These are so crap. You know, they're the kind of things where you have to, like, scrape at it to really get a bunch of color out, and I guess they're not that pigmented, and they just feel chalky. Hold on. I'm a swatching woman right now. Look at how not pigmented those are. Slash, you can hardly tell the difference between where one color starts and one color ends. You know, it just... I don't mind these 2 shades. I will put that out there. I don't mind these bottom 2 shades. They're a bit more buttery than the top 2, and I am still using this quad because I hate waste, but I don't like it. Don't recommend these at all. Second on the bottom of my pyramid is going to be my Wave Sonic. Now, I don't remember if I put this at the very, very bottom of my last best and worst video, but I'm putting it on the bottom again because it still kind of sucks. I still have pimples, which this is supposed to get rid of, although I have noticed it getting better. So I'm still trying, and I switched to using the exfoliating pad things that you put on top of here, and those work a lot better than the foaming ones that this comes with, so I highly recommend just throwing those out that it comes with because they don't do anything. These work a lot better, and this does make your face feel really clean and fresh and smooth and, yeah, exfoliated when you're done using it. So I don't know why. I think I'm just so stressed out, and, you know, my job is working with grease and food and stuff, so that probably doesn't help either. So I'm hoping that once I'm done with all this and I've moved and I'm situated and I'm less stressed, I'm hoping this will improve along with my mood. Third on the bottom of my pyramid is going to be this L'Oreal, I think it's, oh god, they make this print absolutely unreadable. And I don't think it says. It's something, it's like the collagen infused lashes. There's like a blue spotlight on it. I did a blog post on this mascara, so if you want to check out my blog, that's where you can find this. And I don't hate this. Like, I don't want you to think that I hate this, because I actually really like it. I'm wearing it today. Can you see my eyes? Is this just awkward? I don't know. But I don't hate this. It's actually okay, but I don't love it. So, you know, I don't know that I would repurchase it. I don't know that I would recommend this to anybody, but I don't think I would bash this. The only thing that's bad about it is that the application is really clumpy, so you have to be really careful with that. But I mean, it lengthens, it volumizes, it stays on all day, it does not flake, it doesn't feel crusty or anything. So I mean, it's nice. It's just kind of a hassle during application, so I'm not gonna repurchase this, but I don't hate it. So that's why it's on the bottom of the pyramid. And fourth on the bottom of my period, I'm not even, okay. On the bottom of my pyramid, the last one, I feel so bad because putting these things on the bottom doesn't necessarily mean that I hate them, it's just they're not as loved as these other products, you know? So, and this was also a product that my friend Dana, hello again, introduced to me, and it is the Butter London Hardware Top Coat, whatever it says, you can read. So, at least I hope you can. I've been on the hunt all my life, or at least since I've been painting my nails, for a fantastic top coat. And I think I've finally found one that I am really happy with. I used this at her house when we were painting our nails, which, by the way, vlog on that to come. I just wanted to post this one first because July's almost over. But as you can see, I've had this nail polish on for a few days now, and I've been, okay, and this is where it's a little shoddy, but I've been mosaicing and cleaning and packing like crazy, and that's all the chippage. And these two, it's just because these are the two fingers that I use to like smash plates and stuff, so I've excused those two nails from the review on how this works. And it's so nice. It gives your nails like this really glossy, almost gel-like finish, and it seems to me to be really chip-proof, and it's a quick drying. It's not like insta-dry or anything, but it dries fairly quickly, and I really enjoy it. So this is expensive. I think it was like $18 or something, but you get a really good amount in here, and like I said, I personally think that a quick drying anti-chip top coat is worth that kind of money, so I really enjoy this. Thank you, Dana, for introducing me to this. Alright, so now on to the third tier of the pyramid down. This will also be included in my vlog, but Dana and I went to a Target that is closer to her house. My Target and Walmart and whatnot that are closest to me do not carry Wet n Wild products. So when we went to this Target and I saw they had a Wet n Wild section, I went berserk. I actually held back pretty well, but I got a few palettes and a blush, eye palettes. So if you want to, again, check out my blog, there will be a link below. I did full swatches and reviews on these things, but this one ended up being my favorite, I think. It's the Knock on Wood palette, and I have green eyes, which I'm sure you can see, but see, and I just wiped off that Revlon Quad like nobody's business. 2 swipes. Pathetic. So, I'll swatch these for you anyways. These are so... oh man. These are just a pleasure to swatch because they just feel so buttery, so soft, so silky. They are pigmented. Oh, and tangent. Anyways, I like this palette the best because, I mean, look at that. This is beautiful. I like this palette the best because it's got one brown color for defining and then the couple pinks and purples, which look really great on green eyes. I mean, any eye color can pull them off, but it's the contrast and it just makes my eyes pop. So I've really been enjoying this one the best. And these applicators are actually really nice too. I think this has some eyebrow hairs in it or something, but this little one, I didn't think this was going to be anything, but it's actually really nice to use in the brown one and kind of stamp it on the outer corners of your eye, and then you could just kind of blend it with your finger, and it's a really nice just defining brush. So I was actually really pleased with that. So these are, like I said, these are buttery, they're pigmented, they will last. I haven't had any problems with creasing with these, and they're cheap. So can't get much better than that. And the next thing on this third tier of the pyramid that I've been really loving is something kind of unexpected, because I tend to stray from using darker eyeliners and like doing a cat eye. It ends up looking really clownish on me, and I think it's just because I have big eyes for my face size. Plus, I think that kind of genetic defect, it made it so that my tear ducts are normal size, and so they have trouble draining all the tears that my too large for my face eyes produce. So I've had multiple surgeries on my tear ducts trying to correct this problem, and essentially it just never really worked out. So sometimes people will come up to me and they're like, "Cass, why are you crying?" And I'm like, "What? I'm not." "Oh, 1 second." And, you know, swipe the tear away from my face, and I have to explain to them all this. I tend to stray from wearing eyeliners because I just end up wiping them away. I don't know. But I've actually finally found one, and it is this L'Oreal Paris, and it is in Espresso. I chose to go with a brown instead of a black because, like I said, when I wear black eyeliner, it just kind of like looks really clownish on my eyes, and it's too dark. I think contrasting with the green eyes, it's just too much. So I tend to wear brown if I'm gonna wear an eyeliner, and it's just a lot more natural. And you can see it's a fairly dark brown. It's very pigmented. And I've got swatches and stuff on my blog, so go there. I didn't bring a brush down with me, so I really can't swatch it for you, I'm sorry. But this is great. It lasts all day. It lasted through a really long dishwashing shift of mine. So if it can stand through that, it can stand through anything. And last through. I speak English. It's really long lasting. It's really easy to use. The brush that it comes with is just fantastic. I have nothing bad to say about this stuff, so definitely pick one up if you are looking for a gel eyeliner. So then last on my third tier of the pyramid is going to be my Physicians Formula blush in Natural. It's the Happy Booster blush that I'm sure you've heard about before. But this is such a gorgeous shade. I've been really hassle-free with my makeup, as you can see this summer. It's just been so humid and hot, and I just feel like, what's the point in wearing makeup? It's just gonna look like crap at the end of the day anyways. And not to mention, I've just been a shut-in, like trying to pack and get stuff done for my move. But every time I've been wearing makeup, and I'm wearing this today, but you can see it's kind of, it looks like an almost frosty pink color, but on the cheeks it does not look like that. I'm wearing it today, so it's so natural and pretty, and it just gives you this glow. I don't think there's anything in this that makes it happy boosting except for the fact that you're gonna look good, and that's gonna make you happy. Alright, on to the second to the top tier of the pyramid. So this is basically my third favorite product of the month, and it is my Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. Now, I've actually had this for a while, and I did first purchase it for it to be a mask, like it says it is, but unfortunately it doesn't really do anything for me as a mask. It's fine, but that's not how I use it. I like using this for a spot treatment at night. I keep this by my bed. Pathetic? Maybe. Turn off? Most likely, but you know, whatever. I love using this as a spot treatment when I go to bed, and it stays on when I sleep, and then when I wake up I wash it off, and the pimple, it's not gone, but it is noticeably less prominent. You know how they get a little raised, it takes that away, it takes redness away, and I love it for that reason. I think it's really great as a spot treatment, and I would highly recommend it to anyone looking for one of those. It doesn't sting, it smells kind of shoddy. I will throw that out there. The best description I can have, let's give it a whiff. Ugh. It's kind of like cat pee and tires? I don't know if that's accurate, but it doesn't smell good, but you'll get used to it and it's worth it, so whee! Now, this second to the top one, I'm kind of ashamed. Recognize this guy? If you've seen my June Best and Worst of Beauty video, you would, because he was on the bottom of the pyramid. I'm sorry. Okay, this product sucks at first. It really does. But for the 2 months that I've been using this, my feet. Oh, my feet. I'm not showing them to you because that's creepy. This has made, over time, this has made my feet so soft and so nice looking. So, despite the fact that it doesn't exactly smell like coconuts, it smells like mint. And despite the fact that it is an oil gel, can you kind of see it there? I don't want to make a mess, so I'm not going to actually put it on. But despite the fact that it's an oil gel and not an actual cream like it claims, and the fact that it was deceptive because of those two things, and exactly why it landed on the bottom of the pyramid last month, well, just like those girls on Dance Moms, you've climbed to the top. Congrats, bro. Don't know what's wrong with me. Lastly, the very top of the pyramid, so this is the one that I'm the most excited about. And I kind of talked about this, not the product, but just this general feeling where this summer I just have not been big into wearing makeup, and it's just been really hard. My normal foundation that I use is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light foundation, and I love it. I absolutely adore that foundation. I will never stop using it. But unfortunately, during the summer, I just feel like, at least this summer when it's been really humid and hot and disgusting, so it feels like a waste. I mean, that stuff is expensive. I think it's like 35 bucks or something for a bottle, which granted, it usually lasts me like 6 months or a little more than that for a bottle, so I mean, it's so worth it. But I end up feeling like it's such a waste, you know, and it's just gonna melt off, or I'm only gonna be out for a few minutes anyways. So I decided to get a different foundation for days when, you know, I'm just going to work or I'm not really doing anything, and it's actually turned into my favorite product of the month. And it is this Healthy Skin Glow Shears Neutrogena Illuminating Tinted Moisturizer. I think I got all that in there. This is a really good sized tube. I think this only cost me like 10 bucks, 8 bucks, 12 bucks. It cost me anywhere from $8 to $15. I really don't think it was $15. It was fairly cheap. I just got it from Ulta. But I picked this up. Like it says, it's just a tinted moisturizer. But this actually, you can get, I would say, light to medium coverage out of this. And it really is hydrating, like a tinted moisturizer should be. It's kind of a gel consistency. Not really, but it's not liquidy. It's definitely substantial. And you can see here, it's just, oh, that feels nice on my hand. It's just got that cooling, moisturizing feeling, and wow, that was poor job on my part. But it sinks right into the skin, and it gives you just enough coverage where you don't have to worry about, you know, acne scars and stuff showing up. You don't have to cover those any more than just use this one coat of this. And it does smell like sunscreen, so if you don't like that, you're probably not going to like this, but I don't really care. It's got SPF 30 in it, so I don't have to worry about my face getting burnt during the day, which is really nice. And yeah, it feels really lightweight on the skin. It looks good. This shade is a little orangey, but I think I make it work, right? I'm wearing it today. So I really love this. I can't rave this enough. But yeah, that's it, you guys. That is my best and worst of July beauty products. I hope that was informative, and I hope it gives you kind of some ideas on what you may or may not want to purchase in these upcoming months, or, you know, today or tomorrow. And yeah, welcome to all of my new subscribers, by the way. I've gotten quite a few in the past week or two here, and it really just warms my heart, so thank you, really. Leave me any suggestions that you might want to see down below. I'd love to hear them for future videos. And yeah, I need to stop procrastinating and get back to packing my life away. I hope you're all having a lovely summer, and I will talk to you all next time, / I will be seeing you soon. Alright, bye!